You didn't hear that. Hello, VOD watchers. BRB.
First.
High C.
Hello, hello. Give me a sec, because I'm still setting up. Oh, it's been a bit of a day today. Let me tell you about it real soon. But hello, Clovery Butter. Hello, Crexite. Nice to have you here as always.
Pour the tea.
Yeah, I know, I'll turn it off. I don't know why it never does it itself anymore. Good lord, it is one of those days.
Someone clip this and put Who's a Fairy over it.
Well, hello everybody, nice to have you here. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a little bit of a boy failure today. I have had a bit of a day. How we doing? Let's switch to the screen that doesn't work. How about that one? Haha! My goodness. And maybe let's switch up the music. This is like a nice intro music. Hold on, let me switch this around. This is nice, but I think I need something different when we're actually streaming. I'm working out my branding as we go. Hold on. Where is it? Alright, we're moving on. Hello, thank you, Christian. I appreciate it. Whew. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? Is there no more music? There it is. It's coming in one way or another. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. Happy Sunday to you all. Let me tell you, I've had a bit of a weekend since you last saw me. You know, the highs and lows, the ups and the downs. Was anyone here last stream? Did you see what you saw? Did you see Breath of the Wild in VR? That's put me on a whole rabbit hole of an arc over the weekend, let me tell you. So, let me also get this prepared if I can. I'm already signed in. Oh, that's great. That's great. You may notice I'm not on that account. Why have you told me I am? That I'm not in 3D today. All I am. I'm still a 3D body. But I'm very much tracking in 2D. And that's part of what's occurred today. We're going to take things a hint more chill today. We'll see. With the actual game choice we have, maybe not so much. But at the very least, I woke up this morning and I have not quite been right. I don't know what it is. I do know. I've been very heavy all day today.
Hello to DC.
Hello, Yo Name. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Yeah, I just like all the things I wanted to get done today. I have not done. I have spent all day lying on the couch doing nothing until now.
Hello.
When even still things are a little bit going awry in the background, but you'll see that when you see that. Hello, Costa. Welcome in. Nice to have you here. I'm Pseudo. Nice to see you. But partially though, I think part of the reason I'm so head steamed today is because I got a lot done yesterday. I would assume some of you, especially on the Discord, would have seen we do in fact now have a rollout of mainline videos that are functional and uploading. We made one episode so far on Outlast, and a Wii Sports one's coming out next weekend. And then I better catch up and edit all the others, but stuff's officially rolling. I'm also working on something else in the background, hence why I said I'm on another account.
May I tell you
It's another
something?
Pseudo account. Costa, sure, let's hear it. You know, technically you could have just started with it. You have text-to-speech.
Pseudo 91 clap.
You're already messaging me, you know. But yeah, sure. I'm worried, but sure, let's hear it. Yeah. But we got a lot done yesterday, which is really, really good. In the sense of, things are finally rolling. It is August. Can you believe it? Summertime is
Can you
here.
watch your stream?
I am watching my stream, yeah. I can see it. Don't worry, I'm not blind. The way you stream is you're watching on, I'm streaming through OBS. The OBS screen is in front of me. If you're talking about the fact there's two of me, it's because you're in vertical. I could show you the whole thing zoomed, but then you wouldn't see anything. Like, I guess you would still see me, but in any other layout, like, you wouldn't see anything. You know what I'm saying? Well, I guess what it would be is I drag this one down, right? Like, wow, is this what this is, you know?
I know it's rude to talk
shoot,
about
I've moved.
stats, but
I've
I
moved.
hope viewer retention will be good on the R video.
Thank you.
Despite it being an hour long.
Yeah, well, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with saying you hope my stats go well. It's only bad if you cool out stats are low, especially in the moment, you know? Yeah, it's very much now video 1. In fact, I could talk about this for a long time. Yeah, we've been rolling out videos on the channel for ages, right? There's been multiple times a day shorts in vertical, and they do really well. Like, I got several of those that have 1,000 views. In horizontal, in the mainline, I was releasing clips, which is the same as shorts, but horizontal, and those have all flopped, you know?
Y-O-O-P-S-U-E-D-O.
Hello, Emo? Welcome!
I got a new remake.
Hey! Is this the same Emo as before, or a new remake? That's cool. Yeah, so we've been uploading, but in horizontal, the clips don't work. You know, they're very short form, and that's fine. I think now that I'm doing long form main videos, they're going, it's basically like step 1. Very nice, well, hello. Which is fine. It's a new day 1, that's okay.
Just a makeover.
Very nice, very nice. Well, I'll still call you Emo if you'd like to be called Emo specifically. Absolutely. I've gone through a remake of myself by streaming 2D today, you know? I'm not going to be able to swing my arms around. We're taking it a hint more chill today because I woke up and my entire body is crapped out on me. I'm heavy. And, hello emoji, welcome in. It's just one of those things, but I think it's also because I did so much yesterday, I needed a bit of a break today. Similarly, I've been doing a lot of research in the background of
That
VR
would be interesting
streaming
if you
in the
became
future.
2D.
Yeah, well, we kind of are now. I'm exclusively using my face to do all this tracking. Like, I look relatively 3D, right? There's something going on
You have
here.
a healthy king.
Thank you. Yes, I'm doing my best. Let me just get this set up in the background for myself.
I didn't watch most of the last stream, but will VR work today properly?
Aha, so the answer is no. We are switching off of prompts today. We're still going to play.
Your burger short, it's a GO18
Hell yeah.
burger, but Wallace wants his cheese back.
Exactly. Who's Wallace? But yes. Oh, yes. He does like cheese, doesn't he? It's not quite the same as sliced cheese, but absolutely. Hell yeah, Shady. Hell yes, I'm glad the pipeline works. So yes, we are still going to play Super Mario Sunshine today, but we are not going to play it in VR. Here's why, right? I have a vision in the future of streams I would like to do. Emoji. Streamer etiquette is don't call out if a stream is small. Like, you know, do you want me to quit immediately? I know you just said hi and, you know, you just met me. Don't call out that nobody's here. I am a small streamer, but also I'm multi-streaming. We're streaming to YouTube in horizontal and vertical, and also to Twitch, and also to TikTok. And also you can see people in chat. It's basic streamer etiquette. Don't worry, you know now. But if you want me to quit stream, tell me that my views are low. If you don't, then don't. So the vision is, I would love to play a VR game wearing a headset and you see the first-person perspective, like you would in any VR game.
Can I carry a 627-ton black hole and deliver it to my enemy? I need a plan to kill my stream sniper.
Well, I mean, you don't have to ask my permission, technically,
I don't want you to
so
put
you can do what you want.
you.
Thank you, emoji. Alongside the first-person view, I want to be fully 3D tracked in the corner. So you see my body when I look up. You see my arms swishing around. The usual mocap thing that we do on stream. But I learned 15 minutes before our last VR stream that you need 2 separate instances of Steam VR to make that happen. You need one that looks for the headset and the controllers, and you need another one that looks for the body. One doesn't track me, and the other one doesn't play the game. They are 2 separate entities. So what I need to do in future, it's a whole rabbit hole I've got to learn, is I think I've basically got to install a virtual machine on my PC. Rather than just getting a whole second PC, I can emulate a PC within my PC, and then in theory, install Steam VR inside my virtual machine to look for my headset, and then go on the outside one to track my body, or the other way around, whatever. It's a big thing I gotta learn. It's a whole other technical rabbit hole.
Do you stream on TikTok?
Yes. Same name, Pseudo. Look us up. Hello, Genius. Thank you for the follow. I see you over there. Hello. Specifically off TikTok. What do you know? Say their name and they shall appear. But yes, because of that, we're making some changes, short-term and long-term, because I'm determined to play some summery VR games this summer. I just need a bit of time to work that out in the background, hence why my body gave up on me specifically today. Hello, Mustafa. Welcome in, welcome in. But, that being said, there are some other Super Mario Sunshine things we can play. I do realize that I have a couple modded versions of the game. I had Super Mario Eclipse available to play. But just now when I went to load it, I realized I actually have the demo. So,
Eclipse.
because of that, we have another
What's
mod.
your opinion on
Eclipse, right?
animators? Like Loft Studios or one of these stickbots, dummy 13s.
I'll tell you in a second. So instead, what I've got instead that I think is fully running is Super Mario Sunburn. Now, doesn't that sound like a relaxing experience? Chill while I can finally be in 2D. We'll see that in a little bit. I also got to get it, laid out. I'm like late to stream. I was eating a big lunch to get me through. Even when I showed up, I didn't have my... I don't have a pen, I don't have my drinks, I don't know if you heard it earlier, I fell over all my cups, like, I'm just a bumbling, unlucky mess specifically today. But we're working it out. I'm equalizing now that I'm here. Enjoy your nachos emoji. So, my favorite game on VR, so far, it's Breath of the Wild. I like legacy games modded to be VR over anything like VR chat.
Randomizer for Sunshine.
Good shout. I will open a whole rabbit hole of mods soon, especially if this goes well. We might do a few more modded games this summer.
You've been gambling, my bro.
I have not been gambling, don't you worry. What's your opinion on stop motion animators? Love that stuff. Big fan of, like, Aardman Studios is, like, a big British studio. They're, like, the shining example of good art in the British sphere.
Yeah, me too.
I love what they do. Love me some Wallace and Gromit. Hope there is more. Could never be me, though. I don't have the patience for that. I don't have the finicky fingers for it. You can't even see my fingers today, but trust me, they are not good at finicky things. I'll tell you what. Maybe play Medal of Honor. We will probably play some war games at some point, like some first-person shooters. I gotta work out how to lay that out, because I could always do the back of my head for those. We'll see with a bit of time. Yeah. Randomizers I think we can roll into soon. While most VR prompts are slightly on pause this month so I can work out VR, there's a couple that are like first-person mods that I can do, not in VR, but it will look like VR. So those will still be going. In fact, I'm probably going to bump them ahead to earlier in the month. So we got options. I just need to do a bit of work this August. But hey, I was planning to make the most out of August anyway. You know? We'll see how it goes with a little bit of time. But yeah, beyond that, we have mainline videos now. If anyone's interested in seeing our full horror arc of dealing with our first horror game when I'm a squidgy, timid guy, we have a big, chunky Outlast video scrubbed down. Yes, Outlast. Only Outlast so far. We also played Amnesia, and we played Slenderman. We will play new horror games, especially now that I've
Hope your stream
broken the
goes
seal.
well.
Lots of stuff in October.
Tea make some miso soup.
Ooh, enjoy your miso soup, shady guy. Absolutely, have a good one. Thank you very much for hope the stream goes well. Appreciate it. But yes, I've got a lot of things planned for, basically, I want to do a lot of seasonal stuff. I'm really trying to cram in the last minute summary stuff now that it's August.
Boy,
and then in October
1
and September,
82?
Gonna go crazy.
How do you have a mic?
How do I have a mic? It's attached to my headphones.
Obsidian Angel played Hello.
But hello,
500
Chasm. Welcome
points.
in. I'm also
I have an idea.
like
Super Mario 3D
Yeah.
Death and Gore, Luigi's Nightmare Horrors, Super Mario 911.
I didn't know those existed, but
Fools.
cool.
Breath of the Wild is a horror game, Jay.
Hey, you make a very good point, Yo Name.
Pseudo.
You make a very, very good point. Squoo Road. Hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in.
Dino Dance, Dino Dance,
And
Dino
Obsidian,
Dance.
my goodness, everyone comes in at the same time. I appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. It's going to be a bit more chill today. I apparently don't have the energy to lift up my arms. That's how bad it currently
But
is.
how do I actually do anything?
I was trying to set this up in the background, and everything crashed. Like the 2 times I loaded this. So let me just try this again. I'll do...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Thanks. Appreciate that. In the background, I'm going to see if I can link up my controller. That's a very basic thing I should have done already. But things like crashed multiple times while I was away. Like setting up this stream. Maybe we'll just end up doing a whole stream like this. We'll see. We'll see. I've got other things as well running in the background as I always do. Making a couple branding
Like
changes
I want to
that
do a
you'll see
gaming live.
at the beginning of streams, but you'll see, you'll see.
Can you play the most scariest game you can find?
Done that. Outlast.
But
Done. How do you actually do anything with live streaming? I'm afraid I'm not the one to answer that because I've got like a pretty complicated technical gear, but you can definitely Google the basics. You need a program called OBS to capture the footage, and then you need a separate microphone and a separate camera to capture those bits. It's all a bunch of equipment combined, but OBS streaming service, OBS, just search OBS. That's step 1. That's how you record and stream. After that, it's a bunch of tutorials that I'm afraid I am not your guy for. That's disconnected and my other one doesn't appear. Is
Your
this not
PC
attached?
runs on a mosquito.
Wow. Oh, it runs. It doesn't run? It's even weirder. That's an even weirder phrase. Okay. Ooh. So I was in the background just now trying to plug in my controller into...
Oh, okay, I might just for cosplay and chatting lives.
Just opening, connecting the controller is making everything not respond. That's a good sign. That's not even like me related. Like I know it's hot in the UK right now. And it will be for a while. It's going to be another, like, hot heat wave day on Wednesday. Is my PC just overheating? I don't know what's going on. I'm going to be honest.
I mean cosplay.
Hello, Ali. Hello, Genius. Are you in VR?
It is really hot.
No, but I could be. How to explain? Right now, in this 2D layout I've got, no. I've just got some face tracking, and then the model does that. Using a program called Warudo that is not wearing a headset VR. Hello, Ali. It is really hot in the UK, yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, okay. I don't even think we're going to be able to play my backup Super Mario Sunshine game, because connecting a controller is freezing everything. I don't know why. Is it because I did, like, VR last time? I'm going to keep trying. But I think it might be over on that front. We can always just do a just chatting stream. Those always do well. They're nice, you know, nice and chill. And I could do with one.
Just looking for a new game on Google Play, not just typed in Shadow Scary. The most scariest game shows came out on my face.
Maybe one day we'll watch, not quite relevant, but
just
similar.
Let it lag. It will take a while, but it will work.
Are you sure? It fully froze and said it is...
Your GCM controller.
What is this? Get out of here. Yeah, no, like, well, to be honest, I haven't got a... Yeah, kind of. I mean, I've got an Xbox One and I've got a PlayStation One. I'm gonna try this other one. Like, oh, but this one doesn't go left and right. That's right. This one's broken for some reason. That's right. That recently broke. I do have a second one of those
PCS
that I found in my attic
to
recently.
Transform to Super Saiyan 2.
Wow. Yes, my PC might be overheating. We'll see. In the very least, hey, you remember this old background? Haven't used this for in a while. We recently went through our old 3D cityscape layouts in order to see, like, in order to make a bunch of things. This old thing, I've not found a use for. I've found a use for it now. It's for when I need to go in 2D mode. It's our technical origin point. This is our lore. We appeared in the middle of a scrapyard like a drip of slime, and now we're here.
I do
like
have an
it?
Xbox